Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sia Linik. You're listening to Fallen Hour Radio. I'm so happy that you guys are supporting the channel. Continue to listen to our podcasts. And I want to connect with you guys. So if you guys have any cool stories, any urban legends in your area, any ghost stories, anything, UFO sightings, whatever you guys have to add to the podcast, whether it's your philosophy and going into paranormal investigating or just things like that in general. I want you guys to go to facebook.com/Fallen Hour and inbox us, tell us your story, introduce yourself, and we'll be able to get your story out on our podcasts. It's going to be a really cool segment to launch, and I am excited to launch this with you guys. That being said, Fallen Hour Radio continues. We actually have a couple unreleased episodes that we haven't released to you guys on the podcast platform, but we have released on facebook.com/Fallen Hour and on YouTube at Fallen Hour. We have a couple episodes on there. I know that you guys were really enjoying this Moss Mansion episode. The numbers are growing on that phenomenally right now. I'm watching the numbers grow. And you guys, that is a really popular episode on the podcast platform. So if you guys are listening to me right now and you want to see the actual visual, because all the podcasts we actually shoot a video and we put those out on Facebook. We put those out on YouTube. If you guys want to see the visuals to that, go to facebook.com/Fallen Hour or at Fallen Hour on YouTube. And it was a really cool episode. We were actually able to go into the Moss Mansion it's in Billings, Montana. It's a historical landmark that's been there for years and years and years. And we were actually able to go in there, and they gave us the whole place to ourselves. We did a whole backstory on the place, and we just sat there and we did a full podcast. We had the whole place to ourselves, and it was a really cool experience. And I want you guys to experience that with us as we were there. I made sure that I kept on authenticity of the video to what we were seeing and how we were interacting with the Moss Mansion. And it's just a really cool video. That being said, we are continuing the podcast. I have a couple of unreleased episodes. Like I mentioned, we are going to be talking about the Salem witch trials as well as Sleepy Hollow. We were covering America's first horror story. We're going to be covering that. We actually released that on Facebook, but we have not released yet the Salem witch trials, which we recorded before Thanksgiving. We just got a little busy. And those will be out on our podcast platform as well. It's going to be a really cool couple days for you guys as we release these episodes. And you guys can go watch the videos on Facebook and YouTube. Go subscribe to our channel if you guys are in supporting. We are actually going to be launching a Patreon as well. So that if you guys want to support the podcast platform and make sure that we get these podcasts out to you more and more, and it'll just help us get more equipment and keep the podcast going and just give you guys the quality podcast that you guys deserve, because you guys are a really good supporting system of Fallen Hour Radio. And that being said, going into the Christmas season, we are going to be launching a new episode about Krampus and just all these Christmas lore stories, and get back to the traditional way of how Christmas was received in this spectrum, is telling these stories. And a lot of these Christmas stories actually have a darker undertone to them, where they're kind of horror story-ish. And it's kind of really cool to see to pull those out, and we're going to pull those out right for you guys and give you guys a quality podcast going forward. We're going to be sitting down with Aaron Baker and Aaron Martin of After Horizons, yet again, continuing the podcast. Everyone has kind of got busy, and we've been trying to get these podcasts out, and we're going to continue those. It's going to be a really cool season for you guys. What else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, we are launching a new series. If you guys are into stones, crystals, healing stones, all this sort of cool stuff, there's a store in Billings, Montana. If you guys are in the Billings area, they're at 701 24th Street West, Billings, Montana. They're called the Stones and Bones Rock Shop. They're connected to the Bodyworks Tattoo and Piercing Building in Billings, Montana. And I work with these guys frequently. And these guys are amazing people. You go into the store and you're accepted, and the conversations with them are just phenomenal. They'll tell you about their stones, their crystals, any questions you have, they answer it. And it's an amazing shop. That being said, the series we are launching, I am being brought on to the Stones and Bones Facebook page and the YouTube page, and I'm going to be launching a full-length videos every Wednesday that is going to feature their items from their shop, unique items, giving you guys a backstory and some of the healing properties that go into these stones, and some of the ways that they actually make their cuts on these stones, and the ways you can use these, and get into a lot of their unique items and unique art pieces. That being said, Fallen Hour is also on their website. So if you guys want to go purchase artwork, we have a Egyptian collection that we've released a couple years ago, and it's still on the website at stones-bones.com. That being said, my name is Sid Elinik. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys continue to follow us and listen to the podcast. Go like us on Facebook at Fallen Hour and on YouTube at Fallen Hour. Thank you guys so much. See you guys next time.